So, today we're going to be talking about how to build resilience and where it really stems from. We often go through a lot of different scenarios, and with these scenarios, we require resilience in order to move forward. For most people, it's quite difficult. As soon as they face any kind of adversity or things move along too fast, they're not able to maintain the resilience that is required to move forward. But if we look deeper into what is the root of it all, it is your mind. What's up in your head? Usually we give up physically. We can do a lot more than our mind allows at times. The pressure becomes too much. The expectations become too much. The constant movement becomes too much for you. But then the question would be is, how do I strengthen my resilience? What is it that I can do in order to improve this aspect? Because I can improve. That is a fact. You just have to make a choice. So if you were to try and improve your resilience, you would need to strengthen your mind. And what would be good in terms of strengthening your mind? It would be to go through some kind of adversity, right? As you go through more things, you become more resilient, you become more stable in your position, in your beliefs. And it also helps with an extension, an understanding of why you need to be resilient, why you need to keep moving forward, why you are not supposed to give up, why you keep fighting no matter the adversity. It needs to be a conscious decision you make, an understanding you have. When you're going through something tough, it's difficult, unbearable at times. What is my why? What's my purpose? Why do I keep going through constant adversity? And also having an understanding that you need to strengthen your mind, right? Broaden your perspective. Sometimes we go through different kind of things and we think it's the end of the world, but in reality, there is another person across the world who is going through something that is 10 times worse. In most cases, comparison isn't good, but sometimes it can be used to your benefit. That is a conscious choice one decides to make. How one uses comparison. To your benefit or to your deficit. You choose. But in regards to resilience, you build it through first understanding. What is my why? Why do I decide to wake up every day? Why do I decide to keep moving forward? Why do I decide that I need to be better? Why do I decide that I need to improve? Why do I decide that I should endure the pressure? Why? It will be a lot easier for you to move forward if you have that underlying question answered. Clear cut. As soon as a person asks you that question, or you ask yourself that question, you know why. You can answer it in detail. Because X, Y, and Z, that's why I move forward. That's why I don't give up. Because if a person is not resilient, then it means there is a lack in spirit. But everyone can get resilient. That's something that is within you. If your intention is to move forward gradually over time and consistently make adjustments for your improvement, then resilience will be extremely important. And the aspect of being resilient in terms of adversity, whether it's physical or it's a financial kind of situation, or if it's a family kind of relationship situation, or if it's yourself, you have self-doubt, there's a lot of questions going through your mind, problems keep popping up and you don't know how to solve them. As soon as you solve one problem, another one pops up and you don't know what to do. In that kind of situation, how do you stay resilient? The key there is to remind yourself get yourself in a state whereby you remember. Because the fact is, in this life, we're not always happy and we're not always sad. We're not always motivated and we're not always in a low state. It keeps fluctuating. For that particular aspect, you know yourself best. If I am in a low state, what do I need to do in order to get me back into the state I was before? A state whereby I am motivated in solving the issue that is ahead of me, overcoming the wall that is in front of me, with the mindset that nothing is going to stop me. Nothing or nobody is going to stop me. To be able to get into that kind of mindset and have that intensity, you need to be able to remind yourself when times get tough, when the path is rough, you need to be able to remind yourself of why you even began, why you're moving forward. Remember I said, life keeps fluctuating. Your emotions keep fluctuating. You get new information coming in every single day. From what you see, what you hear, what you watch, what you read comes into your mind and it affects your thinking. What you're thinking about affects your emotions. What you focus on affects your state of being. So, grasping that aspect will help you to build resilience. And I understand at times we might not want to keep moving forward because it's hard, it's tough, it's difficult, it's not easy. We wish it could be better. We wish we could overcome this obstacle. But the thing that really drives your resilience is truly in the root of it, faith. What you truly believe in, that drives you forward. So, to sum it up, try to remind yourself of why you began in the beginning. If you want to continue to sharpen the blade, which is you, progressively add a little bit of adversity in the areas you want to improve. Over time, you'll build a greater skill in that area and you will be sharper. You'll be more resilient. And all have an understanding that your resilience comes from within. That's all.